Hey guys, welcome to Get in the Mix. Today we've got Sami down from Pioneer and we're going to be taking a look at the new all-in-one DJ system from the guys down at Pioneer. Now, first things first, what's it called? What is it?
So this is the XDJ-XZ.
XZ, yeah.
Yes, and we've got a couple of features on here that are unique to this product and aren't on any other Pioneer DJ.
No other, so they're not on the RX2, they're not on the CDJs,
no, not on our 900 NXS2. So should we dive straight in and like highlight the new features?
So what's first?
So we'll start like kind of from the left and work our way across on the top section first. So firstly, you're looking at our two mics. So this is the first unit where we've actually got 3-band EQ on both of the mics.
So you've got 2 mic inputs and 3-band EQ on each one, so you can roll off a little bass in your voice, because obviously you don't want that. You can give it a little boost in your highs if you need be, if you're singing, you've got a vocalist or something like that. Okay, that's cool. To
the side of that, we have then got the feedback reducer, which again is built into the unit. A really cool feature for those mobile DJs that do weddings. Anything that involves a mic being passed around the front, it basically allows people to talk on the mic with confidence that aren't used to talking on mic.
So you're telling me right now we could get a microphone, we could point it at this monitor over here.
That's correct.
And
then
we'll
all the squealing, that high-pitched squealing will disappear as soon as we put that feedback reducer on. Just to highlight, guys, we have actually got 2 settings for our feedback reducer. We have light and heavy, depending on the environment you're in. But today we're going to go straight for the heavy.
I think you should put your money where your mouth is, and we'll whip out a microphone ready to go.
Let's play a tune and let's demo this feedback reducer. So
I've got a mic working, testing 1, 2, 3.
So this is with the feedback reducer on. Give us some noise, please. Oh, nice. Horrible.
Nice.
Put it there, and I'll turn it off.
Gone, instantly.
And I'll turn it back off. And it disappears again.
Now that's dangerous. So, you know, we've got those MCs that get a bit happy, get jumpy around, they get too close to the monitor. We're going to completely destroy that. We've got best men at the wedding, they're passing around a microphone.
Yeah, the classic. They've had one too many drinks and they're there like messing around near a speaker. With this on the unit, it basically allows you to be in control of what's going on out the front. We all know when you're doing speeches and different things, it is the worst when people just keep on going near a speaker.
Yeah, and I can't understand why it's happening as well. They blame the microphone,
they
blame your equipment.
And then around you saying sound
look around
engineer.
like you've done something wrong.
Yeah,
you're in front of the mic, you're in front of the speakers, mate. Of course that's going to happen.
So this, a feature that I kind of really like, and it's a great addition to the unit, to the standalone feature as well.
That is ideal, and I presume that's just kind of analysing the sound, working out what frequency that feedback is,
and then taking it out.
Notch EQ to remove it.
We also, on the mic, just so people know, we do have one talk over button that affects both mics.
That ducks the volume of the song that's playing so that people can hear you over the top of it. When we announce that the buffet's open, buffet on table 4, that will duck the music and that will come through and cut through the mix nicely.
A great thing about this as well is if you go into the utility settings of the unit, you can actually set the ducker volume. So you can set the level you want it to be when it ducks.
Okay, so the amount it ducks it by.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
so you can really go in there and start adapting your mics to the environment you're in, which is a really great feature about this unit.
Yeah, that's nice. So what's on the new features list?
Moving over from that, so I'm going to highlight this is the same screen as our Nexus 2 and also our XDJ-RX2. But where the new features come are in the utility settings. So normally it's one whole settings that you scroll down and go through your different elements of the unit.
An endless list of stuff, right?
It's an endless list, but now, because there's so much on here that you can change within the utility settings, we've set it up into categories. So you've got deck, and you can roll down the deck settings, and then you jump down to mixer, and now you're on mixer. So you've got your channel fader curve, your cross fader curve, your master equalizer. So over here, when we go over to the master, there's some new features on there we'll go into in a moment. But moving down from that, like I said, we also have a master attenuator, a booth attenuator, and a peak limiter.
Oh, a limiter is always going to be great. So that's going to stop you damaging your speakers at home, guys. You know, if you're running some really nice, expensive Yamahas or something like that, and you've got someone comes in and they've pushed it, and in a normal situation that might blow your speakers, you're going to put that limiter on, and it's going to cut it. It's not going to be able to go above a certain volume.
That's correct.
You're not going to be able to.
I'll tell you where that's good for, like bars and stuff. So like this is a great universal product to have like in a bar, because it fits nearly every DJ's criteria. In regards to the peak limiter, like obviously we all have noise restrictions, and to have that on a unit is just a really great feature for anyone that owns a space that has those noise reductions there.
Especially when it's going to be different people using it. You know, if it's your gear, your home, you know, you're going to be careful with it. You're probably not so in need of that. But when there's different people coming in and out using it, you don't know what's going to be happening. You know, the thing is,
and everyone loves to push it these days.
That's
Everyone's always fighting.
If you're not redlining, you're not headlining. And the thing is, it's universal. I've seen DJs that are fully fledged sound engineers. They know what they're doing. And they've come in. I've seen them literally walking and go.
Yeah, just literally to be
everything's in the red. I want to be the loudest on the night, and
as we know, it just damages the quality of the music and it sounds absolutely awful. So it's great that we've got that on there. Moving on from that in the utility settings, like I said, our talk over, we've got two modes. We've got advanced and we've got normal, and then we have our talk over level that we can adapt in here. And then again from that, we drop down to our general, and that's your last bit of settings within the utility.
Standard things like brightness and pad buttons.
So just to finish off on the screen, the utility settings are where you're going to find the new features within the different categories. Moving on from that, we have another new feature that's not on any other Pioneer DJ equipment. It is the 3-band EQ on the master.
Oh, that's ideal. So, you know, if you have a room that maybe accentuates the low end a little bit, I can bring it down.
Yeah,
or
you can just bring the low out a bit. If you want, we can actually play some music and have a little look and see. So let's forward this track in a little bit. So this would be your low. It's nice, it's quite subtle. It's just, usually you would do this per track on your EQ.
Yeah.
And this is just your global.
No, do you know what, thinking about that, if we've got, you know, if I'm playing maybe a wedding and it's mostly live music, it's the Cha-Cha Slide and it's
the classics.
Yeah, like
absolute
Steps,
rascal classics.
S-Club 7, all that jazz, actually probably not going to need as much sub end, but I might have some huge FBT or huge Yamaha subs sat there next,
or even our Pioneer
the Pioneer Express subs,
15-inch subs,
which are packing a punch.
They are,
if that music maybe isn't kind of the kind of music that needs that much sub, we can bring it down, and then we can just have that a little bit less on the low end without having to turn our subs off, without having to adjust that individually on each channel. But then when it's time to go back to, you know, it hits 11 o'clock, Nan's gone to bed, the wedding's still going hard, we crank the drum and bass. Decent. Yeah.
Also, just to mention, guys, so obviously I said that's on the master. A lot of people are going to ask, can we also change it to the booth? Within the utility settings, there is an option there to have it either just for the master or with the booth and master.
That's nice.
So moving on from the right, this is something that we've had on our RX2 that we've got just behind us. We have got two USBs. One USB, both of them are for playing music on here, but the second one you can record your mix to. So once you press the master record, any audio that goes through the system is going to be recorded onto the USB, and that will be a WAV file.
And I noticed we've got a track mark button here, which you were saying earlier to me, it splits up the tracks in the file. So maybe you're doing a compilation CD and you want to do the mix file for that compilation CD, I can still mark
It's like
out
when you bring in a
tracks.
new tune, you just track mark it, and then like, say like if you're going old school and you're in your car and you've got your CD, remember those mixes where you could go through it, but it would still be the whole mix? It's the exact same thing.
Yeah, nice.
So it's kind of a really cool feature. So those guys on the top panel are like all the new features on
you doing that manually
the XDJ-XZ. Yeah, that's correct. So let's drop down from that and let's concentrate on the deck section here.
Bad boy platters.
Well, that's the first thing you're gonna notice is the full-size jog wheels. Just to mention, guys, these are the same jog wheels from our CDJ-2000 NXS2.
Same mechanical adjust as well?
Same mechanical adjust, and also it's got the ball bearings in there. So your feel is the exact same as a CDJ.
Literally just lifted that from the CDJ.
Yeah, and
I also noticed we've got the screen
standalone
from the 1000 on the unit there. So
that's correct.
You've got a nice visualization, another visualization, should I say, because you've got your main screen of where you are on the track, where your hot cues are coming up, your BPM.
You've got your key on there as well.
Yeah, whether you're in vinyl or slip
This
mode.
can be neatened up as well. So within the utility settings, it's so funny. I keep on going back to the utility settings, but maybe it's just highlights. Like normally on my other videos, I don't have to go to utility as much, but I'm just trying to highlight how much is in the settings of this unit and how much can be changed, which is a great feature for anyone who plays in a lot of different venues. So on the screen, you can neaten this up to have just artwork, or you can have your full waveform like there as well. Yeah, that's just like the 1000. So we've got the full-size jog wheel, which is what a lot of people have been asking for.
Definitely.
And then when it comes to our general layout of our deck side, this follows the same, inherits the same features of our CDJ, and it follows the line. So when you are going into the club, you feel at home. Yeah, so if you were to play on our club standard CDJ, follows the exact same layout. You've got your looping section running from left Going over to your right, you've got your cue call, delete and memory. Your vinyl speed here, which you can set within the utility settings again.
This guy loves the utility
Love the utility settings on this unit, absolutely love it.
Your vinyl mode button, I noticed
your
there.
vinyl mode, your jog
nice
adjust.
blue display on there when you've got it on as well, which is handy.
Also, which is nice, when you go onto your slip mode, it will show a red circle within the on jog display, which just indicates
slip mode.
What mode you're in. Then you've got your reverse, your sync, master, and then down the bottom, we have our 8 rubber RGB pads to use for our different modes.
So this is more in line with the 1000 and the old RX2, where you've got your hot cues, your beat loops, your slip loops, your beat jumps, and that's the really, in terms of what's different from a CDJ 2000 Nexus, that's the only thing that's
on here that isn't on there.
And even that, you have your hot cues up the side, so you're still, you know, everything you practice at home and everything you're doing this, you're going to be able to go in and do that in the club. You're going to be able to recreate that instantly.
Maybe look at this as like kind of the deck side, and the whole unit is almost like a hybrid between an RX2 and the DDJ 1000s, because it has a lot of features that are on both units, and this is going to look really weird, but the pad modes from the RX2 and then the XZ, they feel slightly different. Like just the general touch
they look thicker, they look a bit higher.
They are a little bit higher, and they are a little bit. They feel like they just feel like a lot more smooth than the ones on the RX2. They're just nice for anyone who wants to do your hot cue juggling on your pads. So let's move over to probably my most favourite bit about this unit, apart from the utility settings and the mics, is the mixer. So when you are looking at this mixer, what we've got here is basically all the features from, I say all the features, all the key features that I like from our DJM 900 Nexus 2. For anyone who doesn't know, that's our club standard mixer. I'm just going to highlight, I said features on there. So when I say features, I mean we've got our 6 sound color effects. So for example, on our DDJ 1000, we only have 4. On our RX2, we only have 4. So to have the 6 on there, it's just a great addition. Moving to the right of that, we have our beat effects.
Got the full range of beat effects as well.
We have 14 on there. That's the exact same 14 from our DJM 900 Nexus 2.
I mean, and in terms of price, this isn't going to be much more than the DJM mixer would be on its own anyway.
Not at all. The whole unit will be kind of close to how much you'll be paying for our club standard mixer. So it's an absolute no-brainer.
It's 2 decks and a mixer all in one, with the full capabilities that you would have from a CDJ 2000 setup.
Absolute win. And which is great, like we're going back to the mics, we have a switchboard that goes over to mic 1 or 2, or mic 1 and 2 together. And where this is great is sometimes when I have people emceeing over my set, I just add a little bit of reverb.
Bit of bass. Bass.
Just add a little bit of reverb to the mic just to give it a little bit more warmth. Just to highlight as well, so people know, we have still got the 3-band EQ on our mixer.
I know you love your utility settings. Any of the EQ amounts adjustable in the utility settings in terms of? No,
unfortunately not. No. So that's just standard 3-band EQ, what we're all used to.
It's still minus 26.
Trim up the top. Yep, and then we have our pots here for our sound color effects, and then our up faders and crossfader here.
Nice. So Sammy, we've looked at the new features, we've looked at the unit overall, we've looked at the decks, we've looked at the mixer, we've looked at your favourite bit, the utility settings. But I can see two little things here that I haven't seen before. We've got a channel 3 and a channel 4 input, and presumably a computer line and phono option.
Yes, so actually we've only got 2 of them. Usually we'd have the switchboard across every single channel of the mixer. The reason being is because this is 2-channel standalone on 1 and 2. And then if we want to use 3 and 4, we have to connect either external bits of hardware or use our laptop, which takes me on to the software compatibility. So with this unit and using it with a laptop, you can use Rekordbox and Serato, which I think is...
That's very uncommon. Normally it's Rekordbox
or Serato. But with this unit, it's going to be Rekordbox and Serato. On release date, I don't think it's going to be on Serato. Give it a month, around Christmas time. The update will be happening and will be compatible with Serato, but it's coming very soon after. But the main thing is it's on the unit, which shows that it's going to be compatible with both. And I'll tell you what, for anyone out there that kind of is looking for a unit that they have, say a bar for instance, you have a lot of different DJs coming in, this is a great unit because
it can go standalone, they can bring their Serato laptop, they can bring their record box laptop.
Yeah.
The only people who are disenfranchised here are the tractor users, and well guys, what are you doing? Sort it out.
Move on to record box or Seratos, where it's all happening. But like I say, this is a great feature for this unit, something I wanted to highlight, and is a cool feature that allows you to use the kind of standalone feature and with a laptop.
But what I like about this is you can kind of consider this your hub, if you will, your central hub. You know, this is your standalone unit, your two CDJ-2000s and your mixer in a club, and then you've got that compatibility for any of the record box and Serato users, but also for your turntables.
It just doesn't
for
limit
your
you.
XDJs.
Yeah, and just to explain again, so like I just mentioned turntables there, CDJs and stuff. So for instance, if you was to have two XDJ-700s, 1000s, our CDJ NXS2, they all have Ethernet cables coming out the back that you can now route into the back of this unit. We have 3 and 4 and extension. And what this means is when my USB is in here and I have my CDJ here, I press link and then it will send the information to that CDJ, and that'll be your Pro DJ link. And I'm able to get up that same USB that I'm seeing on here on my screens on either side. So we've made it very easy to use our full setup.
If you had 2 CDJs there, that means that you're going to be able to access the tracks from 4 sticks.
4 sticks, yeah, it's
simultaneously,
crazy.
all from this unit.
It's like a Nexus 2 full CDJ setup with 4 CDJs.
Right, well, so we've looked at everything, you've covered everything there, you've told us all the great news about this unit. We're really excited to get this out there. We know everyone at home is going to be really excited. And in all honesty, it's making me think I probably want to go and buy one of these. I'm looking for a new setup, and this kind of fits the bill for most of what I need.
I think it's cost that's going to be for a lot of people as well.
Yeah.
It just ticks so many boxes for me, for you, and hopefully for the general public when they actually get to have a go and play on this unit. They get the same feeling as we've got when we've had a go on it.
So make sure to come down to store and check it out. But as always, like if you like, dislike if you dislike, chuck us a comment in the comment section and be sure to subscribe. And as always, get in the mix.
Cheeky zoom at the end, we all saw that.